Welcome back to Bucky's Customs. Hey, what you're looking at here is my house. Board and bat siding, but quite a bit of wood around the outside of this. It is treated and protected, but we still have some maintenance issues. Part of it comes from carpenter bees, believe it or not. And what you're looking at here is my solution to the carpenter bee problem. And you know what? It works. Let me show you how to make one.
I have a lot of problems with carpenter bees. Tons of problems. And they drill these little holes, they lay whatever they do in them, and then there's more. So, I saw this on Pinterest a few years back. I've had my house for probably, I don't know, 10, 11 years. 8 years, 9 years. And I saw this on Pinterest, so I figured, well, what the heck, let's give it a try. Well, guess what? It works. And although it doesn't take care of all of them, I'll bet I get 95%. So what we need to start with is a 4x4. I preferably would rather use an untreated. You can use treated. I've had better success with untreated. Some might have better success with treated, but that's just my preference, so you can use whatever you want. I cut these to length, and these are 10 inches long, and I put a 45 on it, right at the top of the 10 inch, a 45. And what that does is, when you hang it with your, and you need a mason jar, and when you hang it with a mason jar, it sheds the water, basically. That's basically what it'll do. So, first thing you need to do is you need to drill 4 holes, one on each side, and you need to angle them at 45 degrees up. And I use a 5/8 spade bit. Now you can use brad point bit, whatever you want to use, but I found this wood, especially the treated stuff that I used in the past, stringy, this was the best for that. So it didn't wad up as bad, but at any rate, you drill a 5/8 hole, and you make sure that you drill far enough to get to the center at a 45-degree angle, up. This would be the way you hang them, so you want to go up. And then you take a 1-inch spade bit, or a brad point bit, or a Forstner bit, whatever you make a hole with that you're comfortable with, and you drill a hole in the center of the bottom. And you drill it in so that you reach the top of these holes. Okay? And what that does is that creates an area for the bee to climb into. It goes up, it sees, then you attach this, obviously. I'll show you how to do that in a minute. But you, the bee goes up in the hole, sees the light from down here, and believes that's the way out. It gets confused, and it goes down that hole and in the jar. And once it gets in the jar, they're done. They can't get out. For some reason, they just don't know their way out, and that's it. You got a bee. So anyway, I got this one all drilled already. Bore you with the drilling. It is kind of laborious. It takes a little while, but it's definitely worth making these and hanging them up. I've got them all around the property. I've got a board and bat siding house and garage, so you know I need that. So what I did was I take the lid off and I turn this upside down. A lot of times I use another one just to hold it, and I'll screw this to the bottom with these pan head screws. You only need 2. You go either side. Then you take your 5/8, and you go right in the center and you cut yourself a hole. Okay? Just into the cap. And then screw that down with your lid screwy lid. This is so you can empty it. When you get a few dead ones in there, you can empty it. And then what I usually do is I put a screw in here, wrap a piece of wire or a piece of rope around it, and hang it wherever you think the bees are, or wherever you've seen them. And keep an eye on it, because you'll definitely catch some bees. Hey, thank you very much. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and make sure you hit the, what is that, little bell, and that will advise you when I put up new content. I really appreciate you watching. Thank you. Have a great day.